Hi there, my name is Diane, but you can just call me D. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about my summer TBR. Even though the weather has been super gloomy, I'm hoping that it's gonna start being sunny, but it's been so gloomy and cloudy lately. So I have a few books I'm excited to read for this summer. I think those are gonna be perfect for this summer. I have some physical books, I have some audiobooks, and I have some ebooks. So I'm gonna start with my physical books, and I'm gonna start with the one I'm currently reading, and I will do a reading vlog for it. This is I'm the Girl by Courtney Summers. This is her latest book. She published it last year in 2022. This is about Georgia, who's 16 years old. She's had a really tough life. She lost her mom to cancer. She's living with her older brother, and she's living on the bad side of the town, and she has always dreamed of going to Aspera, and Aspera is basically a sort of country club, gated community style for only the very rich. I think they have like golf clubs, restaurants, like really any services you need and you can pay for, they'll be there to provide it. And she has always dreamed of working there and being an Aspera girl. And Aspera girls are basically pretty, and they're there to take care of the richest members. So kind of feel like we all know where this is going, but I think the writing style of Courtney Summers is just good for any season, but just the way it's written, I feel like this is good for the summer. The next book is a thriller. This is The Drive by Jane Harper. So this is following a federal agent that has left his hometown for a while now, and he gets word that his best friend and his family were murdered, I think. He's basically forced to go back there, and I think he's gonna investigate what happened. He's probably gonna dig up some things from the past that his best friend and himself have done. Don't know. I'm very intrigued. I think this is a series. This cover looks perfect for the summer. It's a small town setting. I just think it sounds ideal for the summer, and it's a short read as well. The next book is a book that had been published in the past and that has been republished, and this is Little Eve by Katrina Ward. I've read The Last House on Needle Street by her. That was her most popular book that really propelled her into becoming a very popular author. She published another book since that I haven't yet read because I think there's some weird stuff with animals, and if you tell me that, it's really hard for me to pick up the book. If I don't know about it before, then, you know, it is what it is. But this one is, I'm pretty sure, about a cult. It's about a girl who's supposed to be the rebirth of the world in the cult, something like that, and there's a brutal murder that happens. I think they are on an island in Scotland. We're following the chief inspector in his investigation of it. Honestly, I haven't heard good things from this book. People were disappointed by how certain subjects were handled, and so I'm a little bit worried about it, but I do have the audiobook. This is a very short book as well. This is 265 pages, so I will try to read and listen to the audiobook and see how that goes. Hopefully I do like it, but I'm a little bit worried about the subject matters that it tackles. And I think this is gonna be perfect for the summer because it's been raining here, so that's great. It's a short book, it's a thriller, it's on a coast. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Let me pull up the next books I have on my library app. Those are gonna be ebooks. So just to continue with thrillers, I have one by R.J. Jacobs, and it's Always the First to Die. That sounded really interesting. I'm just gonna read the tagline for it. It says, "For fans of Riley Sager with a classic slasher twist comes a chilling thriller following a former horror movie actress who returns to the set of her most famous film and is soon entangled in a series of terrifying events that resemble the plot of that one cursed movie." And so I think in that movie someone died for real. The cover looks so nice. It looks like Florida, honestly, during hurricane season. I think it sounds really fun to read in the summer. I think people that like slashers might enjoy that one. I'm not sure yet. Maybe it could be a good introduction into slasher books. I personally am not really into that, but if that's an introduction to it, I think that could be a first step to just dip my toes into it. Let's do something a little bit more happier. I have Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. I've read one book from them, which was The Honeymooners, and I enjoyed it. Honestly, I usually don't really like contemporary romance, but I did like that one. It wasn't perfect. This one sounds really interesting to me. It's about this woman whose father was a treasure hunter, and she is now a guide to take groups to fake treasure hunts. And unfortunately, the next group that she needs to take care of has her ex-boyfriend, I think, in it. And he seems very keen to rekindle the relationship, and she doesn't want that. Something happens where they have to work together in order to survive. So I'm quite interested in it. I think the cover is really beautiful, definitely summer colors, and it just sounds so much fun, like a treasure hunt during summer. I think that's like so ideal. The next one, we're gonna go back to horror a little bit, and this is a YA horror, You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight by Kailyn Barron. She's the author of Cinderella is Dead. I had wanted to read that book, but then not many great reviews came out. I just didn't think I was gonna mesh with it after hearing some reviews. But this one, the story sounds really cool, and I do really like YA, especially YA thrillers. This takes place at a camp that is horror themed. The crew there has to recreate scenes from fan favorites slasher movies, but it seems like some people on the staff start disappearing. It sounds really interesting. I love the cover. It's at a camp, it's in the summer. I think if you like YA horror, I think that might be a really good one to pick up. So hopefully we're gonna love it. And the last thing I'm gonna be talking about is audiobooks. I have a few that are on my list, however I don't think I'm gonna get to them in the summer, but we'll see. But one that I definitely want to mention is 13th by Kate Alice Marshall. I've read one of her books before and I really didn't enjoy it. Like, I think I liked the atmosphere. I didn't like the twist and how long it took to get there, but this sounds really good, and I think this is a middle grade and it's only 6 hours, so I just wanted some nice and entertaining audiobooks for my workouts. It seems that there is a curse on this small town where every 13 years 3 13-year-olds disappear. The main character just moved in and is gonna try to understand what is happening and see if she can be any help to solve the mystery. So that's gonna be it for today. Have you already set up your summer TBR? Is there any books that you cannot wait to get to that are gonna make you feel warm and like the sun is just warming your skin? I think those books are gonna be great. I'm just hoping that the sun is gonna make an appearance here. Have you read any of the books I've mentioned? If you have, let me know down below and we can chat a little bit about them. What is a perfect summer read for you? For me, it's gonna obviously depend on the genre. I think usually a thriller is probably what I would be most excited to read during summer. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.